Did you know that the innocent glass of orange juice you've been drinking every morning for decades could be wreaking havoc on your digestive system and making you feel years older than you actually are? If you're over 60 and you've been struggling with bloating, acid reflux, irregular bowel movements, or that uncomfortable feeling after meals, the culprit might be hiding in plain sight on your kitchen counter or in your refrigerator right now. As we age, our digestive system undergoes significant changes that many of us simply aren't aware of, and what once seemed perfectly healthy for us in our 30s and 40s can become our worst enemy in our golden years. The production of stomach acid decreases by up to 40% after age 50. Our metabolism slows down considerably, and the delicate balance of beneficial bacteria in our gut becomes more fragile than ever before. This means that foods we've enjoyed our entire lives can suddenly start causing discomfort, inflammation, and even more serious health complications if we don't make the right adjustments. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 specific foods that you should consider removing from your diet or significantly reducing if you want to feel more energetic, comfortable, and healthier in your daily life. And I promise you that by the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to transform your digestive health starting tomorrow morning. The first food that's likely causing more problems than you realize is processed and deli meats. And this includes those convenient prepackaged turkey slices, ham, salami, bacon, hot dogs, and even that rotisserie chicken from the grocery store that seems so healthy. What happens inside your body when you consume these foods regularly is they're loaded with sodium nitrates and nitrites, which are preservatives that not only increase your risk of cardiovascular problems, but also create inflammation in your digestive tract. As we age, our kidneys become less efficient at processing excess sodium, which means that the 600 to 1200 milligrams of sodium in just 2 slices of deli turkey can cause water retention, bloating, and put unnecessary strain on your cardiovascular system. Additionally, these processed meats are often high in saturated fats that become harder for your aging digestive system to break down efficiently, leading to that heavy, sluggish feeling after meals. The nitrates can also disrupt the delicate balance of good bacteria in your gut, which is crucial for proper digestion and immune function. If you've been experiencing frequent heartburn, bloating after lunch, or feeling unusually tired after eating these foods, this could be the reason why. Instead of processed meats, try fresh, lean proteins like grilled chicken breast, fish, turkey that you cook yourself, or plant-based proteins like lentils and beans that are easier on your digestive system and provide fiber that actually helps with digestion. Comment with a 1 if you've been eating a lot of processed meats and didn't realize they could be causing your digestive issues. The second food that's particularly problematic for seniors is high-fat dairy products, including whole milk, heavy cream, aged cheeses like cheddar and Swiss, and ice cream. As we age, many of us develop lactose intolerance or become more sensitive to lactose even if we never had problems before, because our bodies produce less lactase, the enzyme responsible for breaking down the milk sugar called lactose. When lactose isn't properly digested, it ferments in your large intestine, creating gas, bloating, cramping, and diarrhea. But it's not just the lactose that's the problem. The high fat content in these dairy products slows down digestion significantly, and since our digestive systems are already working more slowly as we age, this can lead to that uncomfortable feeling of food just sitting in your stomach for hours. Full-fat dairy can also increase inflammation in some people, particularly those with arthritis or other inflammatory conditions that are more common as we get older. The saturated fats in high-fat dairy can also contribute to elevated cholesterol levels, which is already a concern for many seniors. If you notice that you feel bloated, gassy, or uncomfortable after having your morning cereal with whole milk, or after enjoying a cheese and crackers snack, your body might be telling you that it's time to make a change. Better alternatives include lactose-free milk, almond milk, oat milk, or if you can tolerate some dairy, try low-fat yogurt with probiotics that can actually help your digestive health, or small amounts of hard cheeses like Parmesan that are naturally lower in lactose. Comment with a 2 if you've noticed digestive issues after eating dairy products. The third food category that can be surprisingly problematic for senior digestion is raw vegetables and salads, and I know this might sound counterintuitive because we've always been told that vegetables are healthy, and they absolutely are, but the way we prepare and consume them makes all the difference as we age. Raw vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, onions, and bell peppers contain complex fibers and compounds that require a lot of digestive energy to break down. And since our digestive fire, so to speak, burns a little lower as we get older, these foods can cause significant bloating, gas, and discomfort. The cruciferous vegetables in particular contain raffinose, a complex sugar that our bodies can't digest, so it gets fermented by bacteria in our large intestine, producing gas as a byproduct. Additionally, raw vegetables can be harder on sensitive teeth and gums, which many seniors deal with, making it difficult to chew thoroughly, and when food isn't properly chewed, it puts extra strain on the rest of your digestive system. If you love vegetables but find that your large salads are leaving you bloated and uncomfortable, try lightly steaming, roasting, or sautéing your vegetables instead, which breaks down some of the fiber and makes them much easier to digest while still retaining most of their nutritional value. You can also try starting with smaller portions of cooked vegetables and gradually increasing as your system adjusts. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are generally easier to digest when they're wilted or cooked rather than raw. Comment with a 3 if you love salads but they make you feel uncomfortable afterward. The fourth food that's often overlooked but can be particularly troublesome for seniors is citrus fruits and their juices, including oranges, grapefruits, lemons, and especially orange juice and grapefruit juice that many people drink thinking they're being healthy. While citrus fruits do contain vitamin C and other beneficial nutrients, they're highly acidic, and as we age and our stomach acid production decreases, adding more acid to an already sensitive system can trigger acid reflux, heartburn, and stomach irritation. That morning glass of orange juice that you might have been drinking for years could be the reason you're experiencing that burning sensation in your chest or throat later in the day. Citrus fruits are also high in fructose, a type of sugar that can be harder for some people to digest as they age, potentially leading to bloating and digestive discomfort. The acidity can also erode tooth enamel, which is already more vulnerable in seniors, and can interact with certain medications that are commonly prescribed to older adults. If you're taking medications for blood pressure, heart conditions, or other common age-related health issues, the citrus can either enhance or reduce the effectiveness of these medications. Instead of starting your day with acidic citrus, try gentler fruits like bananas, melons, or berries, which provide vitamins and fiber without the harsh acidity. If you want citrus flavors, try diluting fresh lemon juice in water and drinking it with a meal rather than on an empty stomach, or enjoy citrus fruits in small amounts with other foods to buffer the acidity. Comment with a 4 if you drink citrus juice regularly and experience heartburn or acid reflux. The fifth food category that can be surprisingly hard on senior digestion is beans and legumes, and this might come as a shock because these are often recommended as healthy protein sources, and they can be, but they require some special consideration as we age. Beans, lentils, chickpeas, and other legumes contain complex sugars called oligosaccharides that our bodies simply don't have the enzymes to digest properly, which means they travel to our large intestine where bacteria ferment them, producing gas as a natural byproduct. For seniors whose digestive systems are already more sensitive, this can lead to significant bloating, gas, cramping, and discomfort that can last for hours or even into the next day. Additionally, if you're not used to eating a lot of fiber, suddenly adding beans to your diet can overwhelm your system and cause digestive distress. However, beans and legumes can still be part of a healthy senior diet if you prepare them correctly and introduce them gradually. The key is to soak dried beans overnight and rinse them thoroughly before cooking, which helps remove some of the problematic compounds, and to start with very small portions, maybe just a tablespoon or two, and gradually increase over several weeks to allow your digestive system to adapt. You can also try taking digestive enzymes before eating beans or choosing easier-to-digest varieties like lentils or split peas rather than kidney beans or black beans. Another helpful tip is to combine beans with digestive spices like cumin, fennel, or ginger, which can help reduce gas production. Comment with a 5 if beans make you feel bloated and gassy. The sixth food that can be particularly problematic for seniors is spicy foods, including hot peppers, spicy sauces, curry dishes, and even black pepper in large amounts. And while some people can handle spicy foods well into their later years, many find that their tolerance decreases significantly as they age. Spicy foods contain compounds like capsaicin that can irritate the lining of your stomach and esophagus, and since seniors often have more sensitive digestive tracts due to decades of wear and tear, medications, or underlying health conditions, these foods can trigger acid reflux, heartburn, stomach pain, and even digestive upset that can last for days. The capsaicin in spicy foods can also speed up digestion too much, leading to diarrhea or loose stools, which can be particularly problematic for seniors who may already be dealing with digestive irregularity. Additionally, many seniors take medications that can make their stomach lining more sensitive, such as aspirin, ibuprofen, or prescription pain medications, and combining these with spicy foods can increase the risk of stomach irritation or even ulcers. If you love flavorful food but find that spicy dishes are causing you discomfort, try using herbs and mild spices like basil, oregano, thyme, rosemary, or garlic powder to add flavor without the heat. You can also try gradually reducing the amount of spicy ingredients in your favorite dishes rather than eliminating them completely, allowing your system to adjust slowly. Ginger is a wonderful alternative that adds warmth and flavor while actually helping with digestion rather than irritating it. Comment with a 6 if you've had to give up spicy foods because they cause you digestive problems. The seventh and final food that many seniors should be cautious about is fried and greasy foods, including French fries, fried chicken, onion rings, donuts, and even foods that are cooked in a lot of oil or butter. And this is probably the most important category because these foods can have the most immediate and noticeable impact on how you feel after eating. As we age, our bodies produce less of the enzymes needed to break down fats efficiently, which means that high-fat fried foods can sit in your stomach for much longer than they should, leading to that heavy, uncomfortable feeling that can last for hours or even affect your sleep if you eat them later in the day. These foods are also inflammatory, which can worsen arthritis pain, joint stiffness, and other inflammatory conditions that are common in seniors. The high calorie content combined with slower metabolism means that regularly eating fried foods can lead to unwanted weight gain, which puts additional strain on your joints, heart, and overall health. Greasy foods can also trigger acid reflux and heartburn, especially when combined with the decreased stomach acid production that comes with aging. If you're craving the comfort and satisfaction that comes from these foods, try healthier cooking methods like baking, grilling, roasting, or air frying, which can give you crispy, satisfying textures without all the problematic oil. You can also satisfy cravings for rich, comforting foods with healthier alternatives like baked sweet potato fries, grilled chicken with herbs, or roasted vegetables with a small amount of olive oil. Comment with a 7 if fried foods make you feel heavy and uncomfortable after eating them. Now that we've covered the 7 foods to avoid or limit, let me share 3 bonus tips that can dramatically improve your digestive health starting today. First, try eating your largest meal earlier in the day, ideally at lunch, because your digestive system works most efficiently when you're active and upright, and eating a heavy dinner can lead to poor sleep and digestive discomfort overnight, since your metabolism naturally slows down in the evening. Second, make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day, aiming for at least 6 to 8 glasses, because proper hydration is essential for healthy digestion, and as we age, our sense of thirst diminishes, making it easy to become chronically dehydrated without realizing it, which can lead to constipation and other digestive issues. Third, try taking a 10 to 15-minute walk after meals, which helps stimulate digestion and can prevent that sluggish, overly full feeling that many seniors experience after eating. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate all of these foods forever or to make your life less enjoyable, but rather to become more aware of how different foods affect your body and to make gradual, sustainable changes that help you feel your best every day. Your body has served you well for decades, and it deserves to be treated with kindness and respect as you navigate these natural changes that come with aging. Small steps taken consistently over time can lead to remarkable improvements in how you feel, your energy levels, your sleep quality, and your overall enjoyment of life. If this video has been helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel for more senior health tips, and let me know in the comments which of these foods you're planning to reduce or eliminate from your diet first. Next week, I'll be sharing the 5 best foods that seniors should eat more of for optimal digestive health, including some surprising options that you might not have considered, so make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on so you don't miss it. Thank you for taking charge of your health, and remember, it's never too late to start feeling better than you have in years.